up, guys? I'm Red.
I'm Steve.
And welcome to another exclusive John Wrestling review. The date, September 8th, 2025. We just watched Raw. Where was it at tonight? I believe it was in
Milwaukee.
Yes. We were in Milwaukee. Pretty good show, in my opinion. We had some good action, some good promos. AJ Lee's returned tonight. We're going to jump right into it. If you're new to the channel, we do something called Sclew and Poo. Good or bad, up or down kind of thing, you know. Our reactions to each segment, each match, at the end of the video, we'll give our review out of 10.
1 through 10.
I will let STUNNA Steve start it off. Opening segment of the show, the Usos reunite in the ring together, and then the Brawns come out.
Yeah, it was actually a very quick little segment at the beginning because we didn't really get much of the Uso reunion. A little spoily, but I want to say, I wanted the old Usos theme back, but they used separate, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I think we could get this
maybe at WrestlePalooza.
At WrestlePalooza,
yeah, I could definitely see that. So I won't give that a poo or anything until
I am feeling a bit oozy.
Yeah, nice,
feeling a bit oozy.
Nice. Got to rep John Cena until he's gone. But besides that, I will say I did enjoy the segment. Braun got a little rabid there a little bit.
He did.
Which led to a Bronson... Actually, no. That was actually later. But we pretty much confirmed that we're going to get Bronson and Braun versus the Usos at WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, they did confirm it, actually.
Yeah, they showed the graphic a little later on in the night. Give that a screw. Should be pretty excited for that match.
So here's what I'll say about it. I'll give the segment a screw. Glad the match got announced. I'm glad that, later on that night, we'll get into it, but, LA Knight came out during this as well.
Yeah.
And, he went to attack the Brawns, the Vision, whatever you want to call him,
Yeah.
And this led to, LA Knight will get the main event match against one of the Brawns. So, the only thing I will say about this, I think Raw has a huge problem right now with the tag division. I mean, it's dead. I mean, the New Day reign sucked. The Judgment Day reign ain't good. I mean, it's just not doing anything. They've had the belt so many times, and just doesn't elevate it the way it used to because, I mean, they should be defending them every week. Or, they should, the status of these belts needs to be brought up.
Yeah.
The perfect way to do this, WrestlePalooza is on the 20th. It's only the 8th, right? You got time right here. You could potentially
take the titles off them.
Put the belts. I'd say put them on the Brawns.
I agree.
And you could even have. I think the Brawns win maybe at.
I
WrestlePalooza.
I'm not gonna get my official pick yet, but I'm leaning that way.
Yeah, especially with what happened later tonight, which we'll get into at the end of this video. But
yeah.
Gonna give this a screw.
Yep.
Just a little hot take. I think we both agree the belt should go on them. All right. Next up, let's see. What do we have next after that? Okay, I'm gonna let you start this one off because we had actually. I'll start it off. I'll let you finish it.
Yeah. There you go.
This was very interesting, and make sure you tune in for the entire portion of this segment right here because this happened during commercial, so you may not have seen it.
Yeah.
AJ Styles comes out, right? Music hits. He has a little entrance. We go to commercial. Well, if you're watching internationally or watching exclusively like us, you saw what happened during commercial break. AJ Styles cut a 2-minute promo on what felt like a shoot.
Yeah.
To where he's sitting there, hey, he named her, hey, you guys took away Luke Gallows from me. You took away Carl Anderson. Meechan's on SmackDown.
Come on.
He said, you guys don't want me here, and it's clear. He said, well, I'm going to do whatever it takes, I don't know. It felt like a shoot.
It wasn't that they didn't want him there. It was they didn't want him to succeed.
Yeah, they didn't want him to succeed. And all this is very interesting because this definitely happened in a commercial. Obviously, it was planned.
Yeah. AJ
Styles is a professional. He's not going to go out there and go business for himself or anything.
Yeah, this isn't going to be an MJF pipe bomb or...
I mean, if that does come out later, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
Especially if they left his mic on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, this is an angle. We believe it's an angle that's being shot here and on commercial, which I hope this goes somewhere. Because
I am excited about it. I think they did a good job.
Yeah.
There.
I will say, if this ends up as a heel turn, I'll be very upset because of what they could have done with Karrion Kross.
Well, and not just that. Well, that actually is a very good point because they talked about that. But he was just heel. He was literally a heel when he went against Cody Rhodes at Backlash. And then he came back big face, brought back the good music, and people were behind him. I mean, we saw Paris last week. Besides the point, let's move on to the next part, which is a giant.
Let me add one thing. Just an idea here. Just an idea.
You better hurry it up, because I don't think I can hold this much longer.
Calm down, calm down. So, an idea here could be that AJ Styles needs some backup, and some new people are going to come in and help him.
I don't know
and, I mean, honestly, this would also upset me due to Karrion Kross because the Righteous. And there's been rumors that the Righteous have been clearing up dates that they're going to WWE, and if they're going to pretty much replace Gallows and Anderson, doesn't really make much sense to me considering Kross could have used them. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be good. I give it a chance, but you will hear my frustration.
Yeah.
Now go ahead. I'll give that a screw.
I would say that promo was definitely a screw.
Big screw.
So we come back from commercial break, and I'm actually super excited. The only part of this match that I was going to be excited about, because I don't really feel too fond of the El Grande Americano character itself, but the entrance was always fantastical. And so I'm like, all right, I'm going to get my headphones on and be ready when I watch it. Boom. The one song I thought would never get Def Rebelled got Def Rebelled to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, they just took this song,
if you're watching
bent it right over, you know, and
pop! If you're watching this and you
screwed.
Didn't see our reaction to that, go ahead and check it out. It's on our Instagram and Facebook.
He left.
I left I had to walk away.
He left the building.
It was terrible. I mean, I even went back and put my headphones on to give it a chance, and it was awful.
Yeah, I mean,
why?
And I think the El Grande Americano gimmick at first was funny.
Yeah,
but
I gave it a chance.
I now think the whole thing's stupid.
It's
there's
gone
all these
on for
there's
way
all
too
these
long.
El Grande Americanos. It's stupid.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
and
we even got these second ones, and they still haven't been unmasked.
Yeah, and I'm at the point to where we essentially knew who they are. Which
Yeah.
this is just a career killer. It seems like to me because. When this is over, what are you going to do? Just pop back out of the woodwork with your same gimmick?
Yeah.
And you think it's going to work? No.
Yeah,
if I was a top talent in WWE, someone like Sheamus, someone like AJ Styles, somebody like Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, any of these people that are like pretty big talents, even if you're a mid-carder, I'd refuse to lose to this guy.
Yeah.
But there's no way I'm putting over somebody that's stupid, this gimmick is so stupid.
It's ran its course. It needs to be done.
We talked about this.
Giant poo.
Yeah, big giant poo. We talked about this for a while, but glad AJ Styles did pick up the win.
I will say the match itself was good. Like, I do say his moveset is a very good, fun way to watch a match. But the gimmick makes no fucking sense.
Next up, we have a backstage segment with Io Sky and Raw General Manager Adam Pearce.
No contract signing.
Stephanie was supposed to be here. No contract signing.
What's up with that?
Don't know what's going on with that. He says, no worries. She will still be at WrestlePalooza. The match is still going to go on. Then we get a little interaction between, I believe we had Nikki Bella
and Asuka.
And Io, and then Asuka comes, and they have a little interaction, which leads to a match later on. I'll give this a screw.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was good.
It was all right.
A little worried, like I was a little worried there at first because I was like, oh man, is Vacant's title reign going to go on for even longer?
Yeah, that would be a scene.
Yeah, but it looks like the match is still on at WrestlePalooza. Definitely enjoy that. But yeah, this Asuka stuff backstage is getting more and more crazy.
Yeah. Now the next few segments are kind of quick, and we got a lot to get into because there was a lot happening on tonight's Raw.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just looking here. We had an AJ. Excuse me, not AJ Styles. AJ Lee.
You can get used to that.
Yeah, AJ. Yeah, it was actually funny. They said earlier. They said AJ Lee up next. Then they proceeded to show a backstage clip with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. This was
funny how that works out.
Yeah. Anyway, they showed a little video package for people that don't know AJ.
Yeah.
Give this a clip, right? It was a nice package.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
All right. Next up, not much to talk about here either. Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah.
Match was semi-quick, and Raquel picked up the win. It was a nice win, though. Yeah. I'll give it a screw.
It's setting up.
It was a decent match.
We've already got announced that next week Lyra will go against Roxanne, so clearly something's going on there.
Yeah. Then we had a backstage segment with Penta and Rusev. Guess what? They're having a match tonight. This isn't even a match that I had thought about.
Yeah.
But thank you,
I loved it. Yeah.
Triple H, for thinking about it, because it was a great match, and these are two incredible performers. Big screw.
Big screw.
Right? Next up. There's three things certain in life. What are they, Stunna Steve?
Death, taxes, and New Day on commercial break.
Yeah, I mean, commercial break
That
is
should be
usually
a T-shirt. I'd buy that for the WWE shop using our QR code or our link in the bio.
Indeed, if you are looking for new gear, new merch, check it out. We got a little exclusive QR code right there at the bottom of the screen. We also have a link in bio on all of our socials. Helps us, helps you. It's exclusive. And there's always deals every Monday and Friday.
Yep, helps us, helps you. Keep it exclusive.
Anyway, I'll give this the poo, the commercial break segment. I'm so tired of seeing the New Day in commercial.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, it was
Grayson
funny.
Waller practically assaulted Vic Joseph.
Yeah, it was funny, I guess.
Yeah.
But do I care?
It's just old.
Not the slightest.
They're still mourning.
Yeah, I mean, they lost the tag titles when?
I can't even remember. It's
been a while.
It's months ago.
It's been a while, And the tag division has done nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, these tag titles might as well be... You shouldn't even ununify them if you were going to do this.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I was so for the ununification for so long.
There were so many deserving tag teams that needed it.
And there still is.
Big time.
Like, we haven't even seen the Creed brothers,
Or the Lucha Bros.
Yeah. The War Raiders
just came back.
Wrestling,
They just came back.
So that's a big poo.
Yeah.
Now, the next segment...
Big
Screw. AJ Lee makes her return to Monday Night Raw. She goes out there, cuts a pretty heartfelt promo. You can tell she's still getting into it,
Yeah.
She hasn't cut a promo in over 10 years, so, give her a break.
Yeah.
I think she did a good job, though. She kind of explained, a little, not necessarily everything, obviously, because the bad blood that happened, but, said, hey, I left, thought I accomplished everything. I went to therapy to work on my mental health. I got, physically better in shape. I became a bestseller, New York Times bestseller.
And it's not just sport. It's not just Sports Illustrated saying that.
A lot of people are saying it. Other outlets are saying it. Well, you heard right. Becky Lynch came out next. And I will say, if you missed SmackDown, I mean, obviously you guys know AJ returned, but you might not know after the show, AJ took Becky's Intercontinental Championship and brought it to Raw around her waist.
Pretty sweet.
So Becky came out, talking a little smack. Hey, I want my title. Give it back to me, And what did AJ say? Nah.
Come and get it. She laid it down on the mat and said, all right, fine. If you really want it that bad, come and get it. And so she said, no. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to get my husband out here, and he'll go get your belt. He'll go get my belt.
How'd that work out for him?
Well, he came out, tried to yell at the crowd. Was very upset. And then tried to go into the ring and grab it. Did not work out. And then...
CM Punk's music hit.
Actually, I don't.
Actually, it didn't hit at all.
I was actually going to say no. There was no
music. Scratch that. It did not hit at all. He came out sneakingly, very sneaky. Like
he snuck up on Seth Rollins and tried to hit him with a GTS.
Yeah, like Adam Sandler, like that one dude, Mr. Deeds. Very sneaky.
The butler.
Yeah, the butler, very sneaky. Anyway, there's a match proposition, right? Say, hey, you want your title back? I'll give it to you
right now.
But guess what? CM Punk, AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, WrestlePalooza.
And Becky wasn't going.
Yeah, but Seth was so pissed off.
He got baited.
CM Punk.
He got baited into it.
Yeah. He said, you know what? It's on. So now,
fine.
AJ Lee's first match in 10 years, over 10 years, is going to be happening at
live
WrestlePalooza.
On ESPN, September 20th.
Yeah. And we will be live or we will be there. One of the two. We're working on it. We don't know if we can be there because, it's so sudden.
Yeah.
And this is so...
they announced it a month ago.
It's semi-close to us, but, man, it's so sudden.
And
the ticket prices are outrageous. I mean, we're going to have to hit some big money to get to this show. But if we do, we'll be taking you guys with us.
Yeah, call us Ted DiBiase.
Yeah. Big screw, though, for the entire thing.
Enjoy.
Big screw for the entire thing.
WrestlePalooza is looking to be a banger.
Yeah, next up... Let's just see. We have next, right following that, we had a little Bailey thing. Another Bailey video package.
Yeah, she seems to still be split personality.
Yeah,
I'll give this a screw still.
I'll give it a screw still because I'm not going to hate on it. We don't know where they're going with it.
Yeah, we still have to see.
And I think that Bailey could potentially, I don't know if she's going to come back with like a new character or this split character that we're seeing. I don't know.
It's almost like they saw the R-Truth was cooking with that split personality. They said, let's go give that to Bailey.
We haven't even seen that for it. So we had a little tease of it about this match supposed to happen with Aleister Black on SmackDown, right? Mm-hmm. And then what happens? R-Truth is back. He flew to Dublin, Georgia. The match is canceled, and we haven't seen him in weeks now.
Yep.
So Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hunter. I'll give this a clue.
Yeah.
Give this a clue.
Yeah.
Next up, Rusev picks up the win over Penta, essentially kind of due to the New Day.
And we needed this. Rusev needed this win. I mean,
He definitely did.
he got the win over Sheamus, which was great. And honestly, we weren't sure who was next in line for Dom's title because we wanted it to be AJ with how the crowd was in Paris.
Yeah.
We want it to be somebody because we don't want Dom to have a title anymore, which I feel like it's ready to be moved on. Who's it going to be? Then Penta backstage before this match, we mentioned that earlier, he asked for the title match. And then Rusev said, no, I deserve the title match. And so I think this should have been a number one contender match, even though they didn't call it a number one contender match. Yeah.
And, I mean, AJ Styles could end up facing one of these guys. I mean, I'm all for it, though. Whoever takes it off of them quicker, the better, and they defend it multiple times, and we get some interesting stuff with this title on Raw. Because I'll tell you what, so far, I think Braun Breaker did a hell of a better job with this title. And I even think Jey Uso. I mean, the little time Jey Uso had it, was.
And the lack of Andrade and Rey Fenix on SmackDown with the past few weeks makes me wonder if they're just not going to do the draft and they'll just kind of sneakily put Rey Fenix and Andrade over on Raw, and we can have a New Day versus Rey Fenix, Penta, and Andrade. Because what else are you going to do with this New Day Penta program?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good take. It's definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, we also have to wonder if Jimmy Uso is permanently moved to Raw, who will permanently be moved to SmackDown. Could Penta be moved to SmackDown?
Question.
I don't know. I give the whole match a screw, though.
Yeah,
it was a great
very
match.
Entertaining match.
And I'd watch it again. I'd see more of it if they did it as a program or a tag program. I'm all for it, especially as Rusev as IC champion would be amazing. All right, next up after that, have a little talk between Jimmy and LA Knight backstage.
Yeah.
Right? So, essentially says, hey, that was an accident with Jay O'Leary. He knocked him down. Well, he didn't knock him down. He moved out of the way. Bronson hit him. No big deal. We saw it, you know. Somehow they don't see it, They can't just watch the clip or whatever, But it was a small backstage talk. Everything seemed cordial afterwards.
Yeah.
And then Nikki Bella comes out for her match against Asuka.
Yeah. And LA Knight did say for the main event he wanted to be left alone, let me handle it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty important.
And we actually, unfortunately, we did miss the Nikki Bella match because we were trying to upload clips. We had to excuse ourselves for a moment. But, so we won't rate that one.
Yeah.
But the previous, I guess the backstage thing, I guess if you could rate that, I guess I'll give it a salute.
Yeah, fuck it.
I guess.
We can't be stingy. Why not?
Yeah. The next moment, though, was a screw. Because we saw Rhea Ripley aligned with Nikki Bella backstage, arguing with Asuka and Kairi, the Kabuki Warriors.
Tag team here.
I think this would be fire.
Kairi's seemingly neutral at this, but she's got to side with her partner because she's loyal.
I think this would be fire.
Yeah.
And I could see a world down the road where Io gets kind of aligned with them again, a damage control thing, and they bring Brie back. I could see a world also where, Io aligns with Rhea, maybe. Any of it, I'm down for.
Who knows? I want Stephanie Becker to win that world title match, but there could be a world where Io wins the match and Asuka and Io go into a program.
You never know.
Asuka's seemingly being a heel, and Io, I don't think, wants that.
Yeah, it seems like he has a pretty strong face right now, but this leads us right into the main event, I believe, after that. I believe this leads us right into the main event. Yep, leads us right into the main event.
There it is.
And we had LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed picks up a pretty clean win.
So, do we want to rate what happened after separate to what happened during the match?
I think we should.
It has to be said, we were talking about this on stream, and I think we brought it up during the review. The amount of main event continuity is getting a bit drawn out. It's dry. We've been seeing the Vision versus Jay versus LA Knight versus Jimmy's involved. Whatever it is, it's all the Vision has been.
It's got to be the main event.
Yeah,
it's got to be a 30-minute time slot of the entire show.
Yeah, last week they got the main event over AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah,
and that was in Paris.
Some of it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So that part we'll give it a 2. But the match, I guess I guess we gotta give the match a poo because we weren't even like it wasn't even interesting for us. Like
honestly,
like we've seen it so many times. We were just like, all right, we're just like you were goofing around.
Yeah, and
we were trying to enjoy the live.
Yeah, and I will say like we're looking forward to the Usos versus the Braun Brawns because
and we love LA
that's
Knight.
Yeah, that's a different match. It's like I've just seen like this on the main event of Raw in particular.
It's like 2021 Judgment Day.
Yeah, just so much the same matches. Like the Usos versus the Braun Brawns has never happened. That's new. You're bringing Jimmy in. That's one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Usos, right? Yeah. That's new. But when you bring in, you're doing this LA Knight thing with these people. You're doing Jay with these people, any variation. And the other thing is Seth Rollins isn't even wrestling matches, really, in the main event. He's the leader of the division. Yeah. You put Seth, you had Seth against LA Knight after WrestleMania.
It's like the Vision
after SummerSlam.
The Vision are literally in two different programs right now. Like,
they're
literally completely divided, and it's like
it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I'm sure this will align when it comes towards
they love their slow burning storytelling.
But at the intermediate moment, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So give the match a poo, I guess. Yeah. Just because we're tired of seeing it.
They did a good job, but we can't just say, oh, let me just like
after the match.
Yeah, that's a screw.
After the match is a screw because this is interesting. I don't know where this is going yet, right? I don't know where this is going yet.
Yeah.
After the match, we see LA Knight gets attacked by the Braun Brawns. Jimmy comes out. They can't handle it. Here comes Jay. They even the odds. Yep. They're all standing tall. LA Knight's like, all right, Jay, are we good now? Seems like it.
Yeah,
all of a sudden,
checks in on Jimmy.
Jey Uso just takes out LA Knight.
Spear from nowhere.
Huge heel move.
Yeah.
I'll give this to Sklu because it's
definitely
this.
Sklu.
It's got me interested.
It's got a little shakeup. Now we got to know what's going to happen here. Is Jimmy didn't felt some type of way about Jay doing that, and he talked about him earlier. He said, "Hey, dude, you're sounding a lot like the tribal chief." And Jay was like, "Hey, man, I don't I've been trying to be myself, and that's not working. So he's got to shake things up."
Well, I guess we got to give our rating out of 10.
Yeah, I guess
I'm gonna go ahead. It was a decent Raw. It wasn't bad. I'll probably give it about. I mean, it wasn't that great either. I give it like a 7.
Yeah.
I was kind of in the six mindset though. I'm not gonna lie.
The 6-7.
I'll give it a 6.5.
I was leaning towards 7 because AJ Lee, we're happy she's back, blah blah blah, but with you got to build around the main event. Mm-hmm. And if the main event sucks, you might as well say the whole card sucks. I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but I didn't enjoy it, so I gotta give it a 6 out of 10.
Well, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on all of our other socials in the corner at Exclusive John Wrestling, at Exclusive John Wrestle on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I'm Red.
I'm Steve.
As always, keep it exclusive.